What's up, gamers? It's Gaming Thunder, and today we're going to be talking about Skylanders. What Skylanders specifically? My favorite Skylanders from each element. Skytubers like me talk about Skylanders a lot, but none of us really talked about our favorite Skylanders for each element. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be talking about some of my favorite Skylanders from each element that's in my collection currently. And so, let's go! I've played a lot of Skylanders games in my lifetime, and there was a lot of Skylanders I picked up in all my quests in Saving Skyland, and this was definitely a video I wanted to do. So without further ado, let's take a look at those lovely Skylanders that we have that are at the top tier. Let's start things off smooth with the air element, and you know what I'm gonna have to start with, my main man, Wildstorm from Skylanders Imaginators. Why do I pick Wildstorm to be number one? I mean, we have a whole video to explain that, but in case you didn't watch the video, his design is perfect. His swordsmanship, perfect. And the skills he possesses, especially with the ability to turn into a monster and be able to bring down lightning, is perfect. And so I definitely say he's a 10 out of 10 in my book, and if you pick up Wildstorm from your local game store, you definitely gotta flex on your Wildstorm. We're sinking into the dark with the dark element. Not my favorite element, but it was definitely something worth picking up for the elements that definitely caught my eye. Starcast from Skylanders Imaginators. Starcast was very good to pick up, because look at his design, it looks like he's an actual supernova galaxy. And his abilities were very good as part of the ninja class. He has some epic shuriken abilities, and his Sky Chi ability allows him to drive in a shuriken UFO. So I definitely pick up Starcast if I were you, because he is definitely worth the pickup, and just look how beautiful his designs. Let's dig up where we started over in the Earth element. Where this one, it was definitely a hard pick out of many different Earth Skylanders in my collection. But our favorite Earth Skylander is Smash Hit from Skylanders Superchargers. Why would I pick Smash Hit of all Skylanders? Let's just say that he's very interesting. And he's got a big old wrecking ball able to wreck people everywhere. And just by leaving the wrecking ball in the ground, you can just use the chain to just whip out onto everybody with faster attacks. And his supercharger is totally epic. And so Smash It is definitely a very good pick if you're a fan of superchargers like I am. Let's burn our competition down now with the fire element. This one was definitely the best in my Fire Skylanders collection, and I definitely had to pick this to be my number one, and that's Spitfire from Skylanders Superchargers. Spitfire is definitely the best one for Superchargers, and with his abilities, you're able to clave tornadoes of flames, and even charge up boosts so you can burn the competition, and even range the flames over all your enemies. So I definitely say on Spitfire, you're definitely top tier for fire. Mother Nature is called, and it's time to talk about the Life Skylanders. And this one was definitely a good pick, mostly because of his designs and his abilities. And we're talking about Stink Bomb from Skylanders Swap Force. Stink Bomb was very good swapper. He's part of the Sneak class, and his design is very good, and his combat style is really good. And using shurikens to throw your enemies for ranged attacks, and he's able to hide himself in his own stink to sneak behind your opponents and get the surprise on them. So you definitely have to pick up Stink Bomb if you're a fan of something that's looking really cool. I mean, like a skunk ninja, dude, that's insane. Let there be light, because we're starting with the light element. And another element that I'm not that big on but there's one light Skylander that's definitely been wanting to talk about, and that's Nightlight from Skylanders Trap Team. And Nightlight is very good. I like his design. He's very good in combat, and he's got a freakishly awesome sword. And yes, this is the Skylander that I got from Victor from Saving Skylanders giveaway. And thanks again, Victor. And after I finally was able to try out Nightlight, and he was really good. And this sword was definitely worth slicing up the bad guys, and I say this would be a very good Skylander if it was probably in another element other than light. But on the other hand, he's pretty good. Let the show continue with the magic element, and you already know what we had to talk about with magic element. My main man Spyro from Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. But without Spyro, I'm pretty sure the game series wouldn't have begun. And you'll be able to fly around Skylands, you'll be able to shoot fireballs, and ram people with Spyro's horns. He's developed 3 stages during Skylanders in all his time, and has some of the best different variants, like the Legendary variant and the Dark variant. And I say, Spyro, he's definitely, the Skylander for all you Dragon fans. The army's coming, boys. Let's gear up for the tech element. And tech Skylanders are definitely something that you have to look at, and especially for this Skylander, Spy Rise from Skylander Swap Force. Spy Rise is definitely a good one, and not just for his projectile attacks, but also his ability with his legs, and able to grapple up into the opponents and swing down on them like an actual spider catching its prey. The unique part of it, you don't even need a little surface above there. Like, if you're actually in the open, you can actually drop down on somebody and attack them from above. So yeah. And you gotta get this right here. Spy Rise, here goes. Undead Rise. And the Undead is also our next topic we're gonna be talking about for Favorite Skylanders. And this one was a pretty hard pick, but I managed to pick out a pretty solid one, and that's Bone Bash Roller Brawl from Skylanders Superchargers. Roller Brawl is a very good Skylander, but when they put her in Superchargers, they just made her 10 times better with her sights and her Superchargers, and especially this gold design for the legendary Bone Bash Roller Brawl. I would definitely recommend getting the Skylander variant. And definitely getting this Skylander when you're playing Superchargers, especially paired up with the Tomb Buggy, because this was really worth the pick. And finally, we're ending things off with a big splash with the water element. And the water element was definitely another hard pick for me between all sorts of Skylanders like Snapshot, Zap, or Gilgrunt. But I had to go with another star Skylander, Kingpin from Skylanders Imaginators. And what sold me the most about Kingpin is, he was a penguin, and I do love penguins, but also his combat and his design and the gimmick for him, like a brawling penguin, and that has to be totally sick. And his claws do a bunch of damage, and especially when he gets all iced up, he's able to shoot snowballs out of him. He's also able to freeze up opponents, and his dash attacks is definitely one of the best. And so, Kingpin, you're definitely number 1 now for Penguins and for Skylanders Imaginators. Skylanders will always be part of the Skylanders community, and us Skytubers will always be there to talk and play Skylanders no matter what. And people don't think that Skylanders is much worth talking about, but if you're in the Skytubers community, you know we're going to be talking about that a lot. So guys, if this video kicks off pretty good, let's get 10 likes in this video, and I'll talk about my least favorite Skylanders for each element. I'm pretty sure we can do that. We can do that, right? Anyway guys, thanks for watching my favorite Skylanders for each element. And let me know in the comments, what are your favorite Skylanders for elements? And what kind of Skylanders do you want me to play with most? And so guys, be sure to comment, like, subscribe, join my Discord, follow my Instagram, and I'll see you guys later with more Skylanders from this crazy Skytuber. This is Game Thunder, sign out. Thunder, 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 thunder.